Hi guys, I'm Ram Agarwal. You are watching my channel 52 Pixels. Let's get started. Guys, in this tutorial we are going to see yet another selection technique, and I know that's a lot of selection techniques that we've learned in the previous tutorials, but I guess this is one of the most important, and I guess this is the last trick that I'm going to demonstrate you, which is connected with the selection of an object. So well, this is not actually a trick for selection of an object. It's basically a trick to enhance the selection of an object, and it doesn't matter in whichever way you select this object. May it be a quick select, may it be magnetic lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool, or maybe selection by subject, focus range, color range, focus area, anything, whatever you feel like. But you can just select this object, and sometimes we come across a situation where the selection is not so proper, and we just have to struggle a lot even in the select and mask technique. So yeah, select and mask is a good technique to enhance our selections, but sometimes there's a lot of hard work and we don't get the perfect result, and we don't get the perfection that we we expect a lot of perfection when we are working with Photoshop. But even after using the select and mask technique, some parts are left which we sometimes ignore, but then they just cannot be worked upon. So a small trick is using the smudge tool. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate you in this video. So quickly I'll just go to select and select this using the subject. Let's see if subject selection works well with this one. So as you can see, this object has been selected quite properly. Just there are some areas, some regions are there, like this over here, like this one, this one, this one, and this one over here, and this one over. So as you can see, basically all these sharp areas where the area is like quite narrow and they might not get selected properly. So all these areas are not selected properly, and these can cause some troubles while working with the image, because these are some large areas, and even working with the select and mask technique won't work, and it would just take a lot of time and hard work. So there's a simple trick. What we can do is just mask this selection first, and I'll just zoom into one single selection. So it is somewhat like this. So if you can see, this is the region that is not selected properly, and we need to work on with that. So first is we can use the brush tool against the layer mask. Remember, you should work with the brush tool against the layer mask with the foreground color as black, and hardness should be ideally around 80 to 90%. Size is depending upon what work you are doing. So basically in this case 35 size goes well, and you can just start dragging, and as you can see, the background, the transparent background is revealing itself. But what happens is, I'll just show you quickly. So as you can see, what happens is, using the brush tool we can almost do the selection properly, and then we can work in the select and mask technique. But there are some regions that cannot be worked properly with the brush tool. Which region is this one? So I'll show you with the mouse. So this is the region that cannot be worked upon with the brush, because it's just a narrow region and it's just a specific region, and it's hard to work with that region. So the trick to that is using the smudge tool. This is the smudge tool. It must be looking like this blur tool in your Photoshop. So once you long tap on it, you get the smudge tool. So basically what smudge tool does is, I can show you on the real image, it just liquefies the image. So as you can see, this is what is happening. So it's just smudging the image, and you know, the image is losing the sharpness, it's becoming more liquid. So same thing we are going to do with the layer mask. So I'll just reduce the size, and what will happen is just the background will become liquefied and the main image will remain intact, and we can just work with the image without destroying the image. As you can see, the image is just worked out completely well, and it looks good. It's not much of effort of just adding, removing, then using the different brushes and the brush sizes, hardnesses, and it's just a lot of work. So instead of that, we can just go to the smudge tool, go to the layer, and then just start working with the black color in the mind. So well, that's it for today guys. Hope you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to 52 Pixels and tap on the bell icon to get notified. Thank you.